is when I like going lefty underhook. You guys can do whatever set you want. Is whenever if I'm going lefty underhook, I'm either gonna pull this elbow or pull the head right to my underhook. So first, get two hands on them. Okay, so block, move them. Okay, I get two hands on them. I can get my collar tie if I want. Pull one side and dip into your underhook. Okay, if I want to pull the head right into my underhook. Okay, so really simple, not a lot to that. Just stay in our stance, keep your hand down, keep that first contact, move him again. Okay, pull the wrist, right into my underhook. Whatever it is. Okay, there's not, even if you guys can do the same thing we just did, replace the hand, go to our 2-on-1. You guys want to go to 2-on-1, let go of the top arm, and come to underhook there. That works too. It's kind of a fun one to do. 2-on-1, let go of the top hand, come in front, elbow to elbow, underhook. Then I can let go of the wrist. Got it? So just practice those a couple times. Again, 2 or 3 minutes here, shouldn't be too hard. Okay, we're getting to our underhook. Getting to our underhook. Here. Okay. Here. Whatever it is. Here. And then we're underhook. Right now, I don't care if you have that position, he has that position. I'll go over that all right now. Right now, we're just getting, I'll go over that next. Right now, just get to your underhook. Any questions? Ready? Actually, I do it here, okay? My favorite ones are from here. Okay, if you end up here, that's fine. We're gonna hit, well, I'll show you stuff from here. But right now, I don't really care where your head is. Right now, give him a head position. I don't really care if you have the head position or not. I have my underhook, and right now I'm either gonna grab his wrist or elbow. Okay, I'm gonna show you a fun one first. It's gonna be a hip toss, a little bit of a hip toss. It's a throw. It's a really good move. This is probably one of my top 3 takedowns in high school, still is in college. Yeah, I pinned a lot of guys in this in high school. Okay, so I have this underhook, wrist, or elbow. Okay, I like having the wrist and I switch to the elbow when I throw, but it doesn't necessarily matter, either or. Okay, when I have this underhook, guys, a couple things here. I'm not going to be low on the hip. Okay, I'm going to be up, like either on top of the shoulder or just palming a shoulder blade. I'm not grabbing it, just like palming it. And this elbow stays up. Okay, I'll jack this elbow up. The other thing is I lead the underhook side. I want this leg in front of his leg right here. Okay, he's going to be trying to step in front. Okay, and this is the fight. I try to get my hip in front, he tries to get his. Okay, so I want mine in front, and I'm pushing into him. Notice I don't push like this. Okay, I push with one leg forward the whole time. You guys see this? What protects me from getting headlocked here is the knee. If I step out behind, sometimes you're going to get headlocked from here, okay? That's why I like stepping in front. Again, I have an underhook, so I don't have to be afraid of him attacking my legs and his wrist, so there's nothing really you can do. He's going to have to clear the wrist and the underhook to attack the legs. There's one move he can do from here. What is it? Well, what do I have to be aware of? What shot can you do? What is it? What's it called?
High C.
What's kind of like a high C? Fireman's carry, right? Overhook, fireman's carry. That's probably a very classic move right here. Is him hitting a fireman's carry. That's something I have to be aware of. Okay, so that's why I like bringing my hips in. If I have my hips out, see this space? Okay, a lot of you guys, everyone likes having their hips out because they feel safe here. Okay, if I bring my hips in, it closes the space off. If I have this space right here, that's where he's going to do his fireman's carry. That's where he comes underneath. Okay? If I have this hip in, how can he fireman's carry me here? There's no space. See this space? Okay? Can he grab a single leg right here? Can't grab a, I have total control from here, okay? Guys, I beat guys up right here. If I get this position, I'm scoring almost every time. Okay? I wait, like when I wrestle these guys, okay, I wait till I get here. I'll let them shoot on me and I'll pull them up. If I get right here, you can ask me. If I get right here, I'm probably going to score. Okay, this is like my best position in wrestling. Because I'm not afraid of my legs here. I'm not afraid of getting a scored on because I'm in total control. He has to clear the underhook or clear the wrist to score on me. So I'm in control. Don't be afraid to stand up a little bit. We always teach stance, and that's good. Don't forget about your stance. But if I'm jacking this up, I'm total control right here. If I'm in front, he can't headlock me. If my hips are in, he can't fireman's me. Okay, again, there's always going to be something. There's always going to be a funky move, like an overhook throw, or a foot sweep, or lateral drop, or all these crazy things, right? But almost all the time, there's always a but in wrestling, or what if. So you don't be like, Taylor, what if this? I could do this too. There's always going to be something. But I'm telling you right now, this is a very high percentage, very good position to be in. I get right here, and I'm pushing. So right now, I want you guys to get to your underhook. Okay? 1-1, underhook, club, underhook, whatever it is. Get to the wrist, get the underhook leg side forward, and push. So you get my hips in. Get my hips in. Got it? Get that leg in front, and just push right now. Partner, push back. Any questions? Get comfortable right there. Control the wrist, control the underhook. Get your elbow high. Ready? Different attacks from here and here. I'm going to show you the ones here first. Okay, these are the ones I like the most, the ones I'm best at. Okay, I'm pushing, and he has that position. I have this wrist. Again, if I let go of this wrist, he can fireman's me. Okay, he can snap me down. He can do a lot of different things. Okay, if I have my hips out, he can do a lot of other things. Okay, if I have my leg behind me, he can headlock me. Okay, so I gotta have my leg in front, I gotta have the wrist, and I gotta have my hips in. Okay, you might feel like you're in danger, but you're not. You're safe here. As long as you have this, and my hips in. Got it? There are three things. What's one thing? What my three safety things in this? There's three things. Give me one. Hips in. Hips in? That's one. Well, give me a second one. Wrist. Give me a third one. Third thing to be safe. What? Stay in front. What stays in front? The foot, the knee. The foot, knee, / hip. Like this area. That's the fight, okay? So now I have my position. I'm safe. I can push as hard as I want here. Okay? He pushes back. This is what's opening up my hip toss. So right now, we're just going to do it by ourselves first. We're going to, right now, just watch me first, but we're going to find a line. So this is my line right here, guys. I'm going to face the line, or face one way of the line. Put my front foot. So most of you guys are probably going to be right. Unless you've been doing it left, that's fine. But I'm a lefty, so I'm going to show this lefty. Okay, so make sure like a mirror. So everyone else is your right foot's on the line. We're facing this way. You have your underhook and the wrist. Okay, I'm going to drop down to this knee, and my back foot's going to come right to the line. I'm going to do 180. Right here. I call this the back. This is called a back step. I drop down to my front knee, and which leg steps? The back or the front? Back, because it's called a back step. Back leg steps, front leg drops. Got that? Right here. That makes sense? So the partner, I'm not going to throw, I'm just going to do the footwork. Okay, I drop and back step right here. Drop and back step. Okay, but we're not going to do it with a partner right now. So I want everyone to find a line, and I want everyone to face this way. Everyone face this way. Everyone's going to do this like a million times before you even give it their partner. Because this is the most important part of the move. All throwing, any throw, arm throw, headlock, hip toss. Okay? Anytime I throw, right before I do so, I'm going to pull them onto me. A little pull. So right before I throw, I'm just going to give them a tug. And it's not just a tug straight onto me, it's kind of pulling my underhook to me. I almost like pull them onto my hip a little bit. You see that? It's like I pull my elbow back. It's like it's backwards and a little bit of a circle. Watch this. Backwards and a little bit of a circle. It's not this. It's not this. It's just a little. Something little right here. I just load them up a little bit. And watch my feet. If I have my left underhook, my left leg stays forward. Can I hip toss from here, guys? No. I hip toss with my leg forward. I pull right before, then as soon as I don't wait. This is where I hit my drop step, my back step, right here. I drop to my knee, my leg comes back, okay? And I pull the wrist or pull the elbow, whatever I have. Watch this, there's a couple of things here that goes into this. My underhook, I go from the shoulder down to the back too. Otherwise, this happens, it used to happen to me a lot. I would throw this hip toss, and his arm would go like limp over top of me, and I would end up in this position. Okay, sometimes some guys will limp through it. So if I'm on this, even if he limps forward, I'm going to pull his body forward. So I have my underhook, right as I throw, I pull, and I switch my hand to the back. So I'm right here the whole time, I pull, Switch to here. That makes sense? That's 1. 2, always keep your lead leg forward. 3, don't. Again, this is worse than going to the hip on your go behinds. Don't ever do this. What did I do? Step across. Don't ever do this. Okay, on a headlock, same thing. Don't ever do this. Okay, I saw you guys, like 3 groups just messing around when we were doing the underhooks. You guys went like this, did this. Bad habits. Okay? Pull, my leg goes in between his. That's where it goes. Drop to the knee, back step, hold down. The other side, I pull, my leg's in between his legs. The hand goes from here to the back. Okay, I'm on the wrist or the elbow, doesn't matter. This front knee does what? Drops. What does the back leg do? Back step. Pull down to my head top. Who wants to show it? Don't want to try without even practicing? Let's go. You're up.
I'll try.
Not on me. Not Nava. I expect to do it perfect first try. Let's see how he does. Get your underhook. Good. Now get the wrist. Where's his left leg? Where's his left leg need to be? Good. I'm pushing him a little bit first. Now we're gonna pull. Pull. Just give him a little pull. Good. Switch. Yes. Grab. Now what do you do? Beautiful. What did you miss? One little thing. Well, not a little thing. You missed the back step. He twisted and he dropped. Everything else was perfect, but his back he didn't move. You guys see that? So it ended up looking all right with him when he did it. But watch. Sometimes when I do this, if I don't back step, I just twist. See how I'm kind of off balance here? He can crowd into me. Okay, it's gonna be hard to get on someone good. This back step, I go from having a post here to having no post. So all the weight's going right where my foot is. If my foot's there, I'm gonna be collapsed on. Make sense? Sometimes. It'll look good. Give him a hand. Ready? All right, let's go work it.
Hey, one thing real quick. Is your foot, when you step between them and you're walking in, is your foot pointing into him or to the side?
Let me check. When I do this, I pull. I would say most of the time it's going to be right like that.
Okay.
I want to focus too much on it, guys, because it's my hips. As long as you do the back step, your hips are going to be in the right spot. But generally, my foot's going to be right about there, yeah. Got it?
Great.
Ready? To follow this up, who remembers the 2-on-1 that I just showed? What was a really good follow-up move on all of them? Like if I went to single leg, what was a good follow-up move? It was the knee blast, I call it. Well, yeah, whatever you guys want to call it. Same thing here. On all these moves I'm about to show you, I'm going to show you the knee blast now. The knee blast is really good to follow up on. Watch this. I try this hip toss. And I pull. I go hip toss so it doesn't go down. It goes right here. What's open? Knee blast. Same thing. Block. Where's his foot? Which way is it pointing? It's pointing this way, so I'm going to take it directly perpendicular. I'm going to go sideways. Same thing. I'm running through his body again. Now I have an underhook, so I don't go ribs. I don't put my shoulder forearm in his ribs. Now I have my hook, so I'm just going to throw my hand up in the air like this. Throw my hand up in the air, try through his body. Now we go right to the back. You should pin him. At least get 3 near fall. That's so weird to say 3 near fall. In college you get 4 near fall instead of 3, so it's weird saying 3. So I'm pulling, I'm going to push, I give a pull, I try my hip toss. He doesn't go down. What's open? Knee blast. Blast the knee, run through his body, throw the hand. Right to the back. Okay, I can either end up right here, or I can end up right here. Okay? Back up. Or I don't have to set it up sometimes. Sometimes it's just there. If he's really circling hard right away, hit it right away. If you see him heavy on that foot, you take it. Again, let's see, this question's for you right here. I haven't said the answer. Yes, you just get a guess. If I start the move here, where am I going to end up? I'm going to give you options. So I start here. Don't move, Isaiah. Is Isaiah going to end up here, Here or here?
There.
What is his question? A, B, or C? Where do you think he's gonna end up? Or D? D? I like this answer. Okay, I'm right here. Oh, drive! Oh, B. That's like, you get the picture though, right? What's the picture? What am I trying to say? I drive until he goes. I don't want to see this. This happens a lot, guys. You guys go and your feet stop moving. And it just doesn't go down. You got your feet stop moving. Same thing on your double legs. You guys go right here and you just do this. You don't drive. You got to bring your feet with you. Bring your hips and feet with you. Make sense? So really, we're going for D and E and F, right?
Z.
Make sense?
Z.
Z, I like it. But you're going to have to switch directions and bring it back and bounce a couple times. Any questions? Ready? Different offensive attacks I hit from when I haven't had position in the end position. All the ones so far have been from right here. Okay? Now, again, I have this wrist, right? Again, what are the 3 things that I make sure I'm safe when I have this? First. No. Wrist, good. Give me a second thing. Feet in front. What's the 3rd thing?
Hips.
Hips inside. My hips are in. Closing the space. Got it? Those are the 3 things. So I have this wrist. Okay, again, now that we just drilled the single legs, what is this guy going to be doing? Not standing next to you. Yes, good wrong answer. So he circles out in front of me. That's what he's going to do. Okay, that opens up this other side. We already learned the knee blast. We already learned the hip toss. Okay, now we're just going to drill a simple arm drag. Okay, so I have this wrist and underhook. Okay, my left leg's inside because I'm trying to lead this. Okay, he's circling. I'm just going to, again, my attack leg is already forward, guys. A lot of people, you guys, when we're working these setups and attacks, it's sometimes hard for you guys to understand which leg is supposed to lead. Like, don't overthink it. My leg's already forward. I don't need to move a lot. My leg's already forward right here. I let go of the underhook, come up above the elbow on the tricep, right up here, tricep. I just pull it across, and as I do that, I lower my level. Again, penetration shot, right to my double leg. Same thing. Okay. Right here, I push in, he's circling out in front, double leg. Okay, you want to hit a high crotch, or I guess you want to be a high crotch, a form of a double leg. This is the one I do. So you can either regular double leg, or one I like to do, I come here, I come down kind of to the calf, I'm right here, then I drive to a double leg. So it's like 1, 2, instead of just a straight up double leg. So I'll show you the straight up double right here. He circles out in front, straight up double leg. Okay, or the 1, 2 that I like to do. It's a little bit different. Watch. I come down, 1, then back up, 2. Okay, that's the one I like. But it's both off a drag. Okay, some guys get pretty funky with it. They're good at this. I was never too good at this, but if you like this one, pull, hook, same type of thing. Drag to a double leg type of position. I'm tripping the leg. Right here, circles, I'll show that again. You guys like that type of thing. Again, I'm leaning forward here. Bring it down. Who's ever seen something like that before?
Mark Schultz.
Right? Shouldn't be too new. Okay, again, it's all from the arm drag. Make sense? Any questions there? What does the partner do? Circles out front. Wrist, arm drag, into your attack. Any questions? Ready? Again, it should be pretty easy. You should know this one already. I already showed it. Same thing from the 2-on-1. Again, if he's standing next to me, that's what we're going to do. What do I do if he's standing right next to me?
Single.
Single, okay? Don't even think about it. Just step behind the leg, lower my level, pick it up. Same thing, same finish, same everything. Pick it up, keep it moving, trip him if you need to, okay? But if he's right here, he has the angle, I mean, he's giving me the angle, so this is what I want the partner to do. Every once in a while, you're going to get a guy that's right here. Or maybe as soon as I get the underhook, take the single leg. Okay, so we're just going to practice a simple single leg snatch. We're going to do it 10 times each. Should be pretty easy. We're going to come back in because I want you guys to just realize that when you're this guy, you can't just stay right here. So I want this guy to feel that he needs to circle. So by the end of the drill, it should be hard for me to get the single leg. That makes sense? 10 times each. Ready? Easy. Every single one of you guys have a good habit of head position. That's good. I'm not telling you to change that habit. But I explained to one person. I'm going to explain to you guys why I don't have head position on these specific attacks. On all these attacks, which side was I attacking? Attacking the far side or the near side? Far side. I was attacking the far side. So if I have head position, when I'm trying to attack this leg, I have to go through this to get to his leg. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If I'm right here, there's nothing I'm straight. That's a straight shot. So if I'm right here, I have nothing going to this leg. Does that make sense? But if I'm right here and I'm trying to go to this leg, it's going to be hard. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So right here, I have an easier shot to this side. Right here, I have an easier shot to this side. So I'm not saying give up head position all the time. This is good. I don't want to get you out of your good habit. That's a good habit to have. But I want you guys to learn how to wrestle from here. You have a lot of options from here still, just because he has that position. Got it? All right. With that said, now we're going to go back to what all you guys are used to. Now we're going to learn some attacks from here. My first and favorite one from here, I call it a knee pull. It's a mixture of a high crotch and a single leg. So it might be a little tricky for some of you guys. Okay? So it's the same footwork as a single leg, but the same handwork as a high crotch. So I'm going to do a single leg right here. The single leg is right here. Right? A high crotch is right here. Watch my hands. High crotch, and then I turn. Right? Drive through them like a double leg. Does everyone agree on the high crotch there? I come high crotch and drive up like a double leg. Single leg is head on the inside. So watch. On this knee pull, it's the same footwork as a single leg as I'm dropping down right here. It's the same handwork as a high crotch. So I'm right here. I reach with this hand first, and I'm like bending underneath like a high crotch. I grab the knee and I just pull myself to it. Does this position look familiar, guys?
Yeah.
Where's my hand? Where's my shoulder? In the hamstring. Knee pull. Right here. I have head position. I pull the underhook high. Okay, I'm stepping behind. The wrist hand comes to the back of the knee. I open up this window. I lower my level. I pull myself to the knee. The single leg is going right behind the heel. And now I'm on my knee pull. This leg a trail leg, just like a single leg. Go from here to here. Hand above the knee, shoulder in the hamstring. My head's pitched and up. Now which way do I go? Where do I go? This way. Right. Knee pull. Right here. Okay, with the wrist, I can post on the head if I want to a little bit. Pull the head, pull the wrist. I open up the window. Right here. Drive. I end up in single leg position, but I start it like a high crotch. Right there. Okay. Any questions there?
Your transition from ankle to the elbow?
So I go from here to here, right on the knee, replace the knee, and then goes down to the ankle. The wrist hand ends up on the ankle. Wrist hand goes to the back of the knee, then to the ankle. Underhook goes straight to the top above the knee. Got it?
And then once you drive to your feet, at what point do you hook it in your elbow?
I'm right here. As soon as possible, I'm bringing this up to my armpit. As soon as possible. Elbow comes down.
Okay.
Any other questions? Ready? Now I can push. And I'm safe here. You can't attack me. Okay? It's going to take someone really funky and have some crazy move to maybe score on me. It's going to be a huge risk for him. That makes sense? I'm safe here. Got it? Don't be afraid. Right here, I'm in a little more danger because my hips are out. Right here, I'm in a little more danger because I don't have his wrist. Okay? Make sense? I'm stepping behind. Who's been here and gone headlock? Has anyone been driving on the underhook and they get headlocked? It's because your foot was your leg was back here. I love the headlock. I love when people underhook me. Because once they underhook me, I'm going to pull them just like, let me do this, watch this. I have my hip toss, right, that I just showed you guys. Okay, watch this exact same move from his underhook. Now I step in front, I have the wrist, I pull. Is anything different there? No. Everything's the exact same thing. So my point is, whoever has that wrist, whoever has that hip, whoever has that leg in front is going to win that position. That's the battle then. So, now I have this, I'm pushing hard. What's he going to do most times? He's going to circle in front of me, right? I'm still pushing, okay? Especially in Folkstyle, Freestyle, they're going to be burying this head high. Especially, the better you get this underhook, the more this guy's going to bury his head. The more he buries his head, the more it's going to set up my snap. I can push as hard as I want to, because again, you can't attack my legs. Now if he clears a wrist, and gets my wrist, now I'm in a little more danger. Now you can hit a sweep single or something, right? Now you can hit a high crotch, okay? But so as long as I have these three things, I'm pretty dang close to being perfectly safe. Like I said, there's always a but. There's always a mistake to be made. But you're pretty safe here. I'm pushing hard. He's burying his head. He's circling in. I'm going to push as hard as I can, get him to the edge, okay? In Freestyle, Greco, you get points if they step out, right? Folkstyle, if you keep pushing them around, what's going to happen? You're going to get a stall, same thing as a point eventually, right? So I push, he's going to have to push back at some point. That's what opens up my snap. So this is a really cool trick I've learned. I learned this from the head Greco coach for the Olympic team. He calls it the triangle rule. So wherever your 2 feet are, you're snapping, you're going to draw a triangle. So my feet are square. Where's the triangle? Where's the third point? It's going to be right here, right? So my feet are right here. Where's the triangle? It's going to be over here, right? Draw a triangle. This is where the spot is. If it's over here, where's the triangle? It's over here. That's where you're snapping. So I'm pushing, and he's burying his head. Right now, where's the triangle? It's right here. If he has one leg forward, now where's the triangle? Right here. If he has the other leg forward, where's the triangle? Back there. Pay attention to his feet. That's where you snap. That's gonna, just that one rule alone is going to help you get a lot more snaps. So I push, pay attention to his feet, okay? And I'm snapping back there to the triangle. I snap his head as hard as I can. Look, he's already on his elbow. I get behind him. Okay? I push. His feet are in a different way. Now his feet are right here. But now now where I'm snapping. Snapping right here. Makes sense? Pull him down again. One more snap to get him to his elbow. Get behind him. Triangle rule. Okay, it's really cool. I love learning that. It's helped me a lot. Any questions on this? Push as long as you have the wrists, the hips, and the knee position, I can push. I can push hard. Got it? And then wait for him to push back. In fact, before we drill, we're all going to go over to the wall. You're going to get your underhook on the wall. Everyone get there right now. Everyone get up on the wall. Get your underhook, get in here. Get your wrist. I want you to push this wall over. Everyone push hard as you can. Get your leg in front though. Get your leg in front, yep. Everyone push 100%. Keep pushing. Right now, you feel how hard that wall's pushing you back? I want everyone to push. I want you to feel how hard. You're going to wait until you feel that on your partner before you snap. Once you feel that same pressure, that's when you snap. Alright, you're good. That makes sense? Before, if I snap before I feel that pressure, it's not going to work. I got to wait until I feel that same pressure. That's when the snap. That's when you snap the kid's nose to the ground. That's when you get them snapping so pretty that the go behind is really easy. Make sense? Alright, ready? Like I said, we're going to take this slow. So maybe I try knee blast first, it doesn't work, and then I go knee pull. Switch to a head, my knee pull, right? Maybe I start with the knee pull, it doesn't work, then I go knee blast, okay? Or maybe I go for a single leg, it doesn't work, then I go hip top. Right? You're gonna put them together. Right? Go slow, start slow. You'll find that some work better than others, like together. If that makes sense? We're going to go 5 minutes. We're going to come in. Everyone's going to show them one more time. Got it? Ready?